Hi everyone, and welcome to How Ines Rolls. Today's gonna be a sweet day because I am making my favorite cheesecake. So I need to get started and I have my apron on. So let's go. So I need to give a disclaimer. I am not the perfect cheesecake maker. In fact, I probably get more cracks in the middle. I don't do the water bath, so I know that would alleviate that. So I just cook it. But it's got a really good taste. And this recipe came from my mother. She had a cookbook back in the day when I was in college, and I just loved making different kinds. And I even had a few people pay me to make this cheesecake. So maybe it's good, I don't know, but my family loves it and I know Paul loves it. So what it is we're gonna be using 2 cream cheese blocks and sour cream. So that'll make it really yummy. So let me go get the ingredients. So for this recipe, you'll need one of the bigger pie crusts. It's the extra 2 servings one. And we have 2 eggs, some vanilla, some sour cream, some sugar, and chocolate chips. So it's so good. So it's pretty easy. So we're just gonna get this going and can't wait. So you're gonna start with softened cream cheese and some sugar. So we're gonna cream those together. Softened cream cheese, I just leave mine out on the counter for a couple hours and I still had a little bit of coolness to it. So I just put it in the oven while it was preheating, took care of that coolness right away. And then just add 1 egg at a time. That wasn't very pretty. But no, at least no shells. 2 teaspoons of vanilla. I kind of like a little bit more too, so I don't mind it when it splashes like that. And the sour cream as well. So we'll add that sour cream and blend it, and then it'll be the fun part. It'll be the chocolate chips. When I make the chocolate chips, I like getting the Ghirardellis, because they're so fancy and they're like cool looking. So I added about 3/4 of a cup of the chocolate chips into the batter, and the reason, or the mix, because I wanted to save some for when I put it into the pie tin, because a lot of the chocolate chips tend to go towards the bottom, which is not a bad thing because it makes it a nice little chocolatey layer, but then that way you can tell it's chocolate chip by adding the ones on the top. So I'm just going to put this in. It smells delicious. Now, if you have, if you're making this and you see that some of, it's like kind of chunky, it just means that your cream cheese was too cool. So just let it sit there for an hour or so. I know it's gonna be hard. You're just gonna have to walk away from the mix. So it can get a little more thawed out. But then when you come back, it should be nice and soft and can blend in right away. So you can see that this pan, this pie dish, is perfect for this recipe. I've done it with the other ones and have made a spill. Or if you're making 2 smaller ones, it might work. Or if you're making the little mini ones, those will be fun, right? Individuals, that'd be fun too. So it's just kind of just seeing what works for you. But this 10-inch one is great. So I am just gonna add more chocolate chips to the top and then just put it right into the oven to bake for about 60 minutes. Now remember, the recipe card will be at the end of the video, so that way you can take a snapshot, right? So easy. And come on, these chocolate chips are like fun. They're like fat and flat. So they're perfect for this. And that's about it. It's gonna be so good, I can't even wait. And then the hardest part is letting it cool. So while this is baking, let's go clean my classroom a little bit. So I just brought all of these shelves back into this classroom about a couple weeks ago, and I just set it up the way I think I want it for this next year. But now everything's just kind of messy and dusty, and so I need to clean that up and start getting the back to school stuff ready. So I'll show you a couple of things because I've had a couple people ask. I'll show you some of the presents that I get ready for the first day of school and just kind of some of the stuff I do just to get ready. So I've just cleaned these shelves. This is our math area. So everything has a purpose. It goes left to right, top to bottom, and it gets like easier, and then it gets more complex down here with addition and hundreds and building numbers into the thousands. But like right here, it's just counting, right? So I sprayed everything off and everything's super clean. Plus I found the Mrs. Meyer's apple cider scent, which is so fall. So I'm loving the scent. So now I'm just doing the art, and I'll get like the little things that are on this table, which is just back to school lovelies, back on that shelf. Some other things that I do in the classroom to personalize things for everybody is I get their little mail bags ready. I have some more up here at the top, and I have one more right here. I think that's Ezra's. And then I also am trying to get like a welcome board going here, and I'll have like the birthdays all right here too. It's so fun. And this is kind of where they hang their backpacks when they first walk in. So fun. Okay, so one of the back to school presents, it's the only back to school present I do, is I get every kid a box of crayons, and you saw that in my Walmart haul, the one that's called More Than a Haul. And I give these little poems, and I write a little note. Oh, cheesecake's done. And it says, we are like a box of crayons, each one of us unique, but when we get together, the picture is complete. And I tell them like, welcome to the first day of school kind of thing. And if you're a teacher and you want this cute little poem, just send me an email at howinezrolls and I'll send you the file. I mean, it's totally easy. And I just kind of wrap that up and then tie it together like this with a little bow. It's super cute. And the kids love it because they get a little treat. So let's go get that cheesecake. So here it is. It's not perfect, but it's so good. And my son just said it looks like pie. It doesn't even look like cheesecake because it browns up a little more on the top. And you can see it's really tall. It fluffs up a lot. So what's gonna happen is as it's cooling down and I can get it into the fridge, it's gonna shrink down. So I'll let that go, and I'll even show you as I'm cutting into it. So it smells delicious, and there are little cracks on the top because remember I put the chocolate chips on top, so it's almost like I purposely crack it. I don't know. But it's gonna be delicious and I can't wait to try it. So Jonas wanted to have his first bite, or the first bite, because I'm a nice mama like that. What do you think?
Good.
Good? We do like it. It's not like super pretty, but it is very, very good. Oh. So I hope you enjoy this recipe. If you have a wonderful recipe that is like your go-to cheesecake, oh, you're gonna need to give that to me in the comments if you want to. It's gonna be fun. I give you a cheesecake recipe and you give me yours. Thanks for stopping by, and we just never know what I'll be rolling out next. I just wanted to show you more up close like how I cut it. It didn't take too long to cool down either, just a few hours in the refrigerator. But you can see all those chocolate chips in there. It's so good. And it made 8 slices, and they're very good slices. So this is like, I wonder where those 2 slices went.